Hey Legacy Builders, welcome back to Mind Your Money. Today I'm going to close out our paycheck budget. This Friday we are working with $1,004.44 as we planned, as we budgeted. And I think there are only a couple of bills. Well, there's two bills that were supposed to be paid. Our internet and our Visa, and also no, three bills, and our cell phone. Our life insurance was covered by the cushion we have in another account, so I didn't even count it because it's not coming from this one Capital One 360 account. But it was paid. We have to make sure life insurance gets paid every week. So just as we planned, this is what we're using. What was left in our cushion, or it could be considered rollover, and what came in that we were able to use for this paycheck. And so $1,004.44 is going to be used up. There were some slight changes, but I feel like some of them were for the better. Our tithe is still $100. We're still going to put that aside for giving. And then we had auto savings that had to come out. Remember, I was over budget, but some things are a little bit less, so we're just gonna lower some expenses as we can. We have $904.44 left to work with after we give our $100, but we also need to leave $75 behind in this account. I call this account my operating account. So if you haven't been here before, money gets transferred into this account and we budget it out. Whatever was left over that we could use from the previous budget, paycheck budget, and then what came in new and fresh that we use to pay bills and save and invest. My Save 200 challenge is fixed right now. It's not saved. We're pushing to save this money every week so it can go to our emergency fund. And I am going to see if there's anything I can leave behind in the cushion. I want to do that because I need to. So we're not going to total the savings bucket yet. I'm going to move down to investing and see where we are. So $35 is being put aside into my IRA. I still have to invest over there for now. Robinhood is paused until further notice. Cash expenses, I did take out $60 because I know we needed that money. And so $20 went to my wallet, $30 went to the household binder, and $10 went to finish a savings challenge. So that $60 did come out. I'm going to put a little dot here, and then I'm going to subtract this from my balance. So I know that money's already moved. And this money, the $35, also has to be accounted for. So now we're working with 809, and we still haven't totaled up our savings yet. So let's see what we did for bills and expenses. A fourth of the mortgage still has to go to the mortgage account, and that's $475. My pen is running out, and I'm feeling sad. Let me not 809.44. Let's leave the 809.44 until we're ready. I did pay Spectrum $90. The bill was actually $89.99. I still paid $90. What I think I'm going to do is every time the bill is due, I'm going to pay this whole number until we get ahead of it. I know it's only a penny each time, but you know, why not? Life insurance, I didn't pay it from this budget. Credit card number 2, it's going to be paid from the auto savings because $25 goes into our bill account, and I'm just going to pay that from there. Metro PCS, I don't think I paid this, y'all. I said I need to, but I didn't. So, dang, I lied. And I didn't mean to lie. I think I do have to pay it, though. I'm checking my pre-plan off to the side because I don't remember. I did not put that aside yet. So, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do about that just yet. Because I didn't include it. And it's due on Saturday, and I should be able to pay it. My husband gets a portion of his paycheck in this account on that day, so I should be able to pay it from there. And I'll account for it next paycheck because I can't do it right now. Visa, it wasn't actually $78. It was $53 that was due when I went online. So I paid the $53. And then we had gas for the car that I needed to put aside that I can't. I'm going to skip that for now. Household, no. Food, I spent, I think, $56. Let me go back and check my expense tracker. I spent $56.89 for groceries. So, my pen is running out, and this is my favorite. Oh my gosh, I'm so sad. Car insurance, I didn't put anything aside for that because I couldn't. I feel like I have like $6 left. Let me go ahead and I added up giving, investing, and cash. I'm going to go and add up this one or just subtract what I have so far. 475, 90, 53, 56.89. All right, so that leaves us with $134.55. At least $125 is going towards savings, which would leave us with $9.55. So what do I do with this $9.55? That is the big question. I will need gas in the car, but this is obviously not enough to put gas in the car right now. The kids are off from school next week, and we have the weekend, so there's no real long trips we have to make. And yeah, so we're going to leave $9.55. We're going to just basically save it, quote unquote. We're going to put it into the cushion and leave it there and see if we can just roll this over into the next paycheck and use whatever cash we have on hand to take care of a few things because we don't have it. We just don't have it. I already have some cash in for some important things like making sure we can do the laundry, making sure we can, get essentials, get our milk and bread, because those two things we definitely need. Last night I made meatloaf, and I also made barbecue chicken again in the crock pot. It was so good. So we have that. I baked some cornbread. I had some cabbage that was on hand, so I used that. And that's for dinner tonight too, because we have more than enough for leftovers. But I know we're going to need to use some of the cash I have in my wallet to go ahead and buy groceries, and that's it. And not a lot. Like, I think we can get, I have cream of wheat at home, so breakfast is not a problem. I think dinner and snacks is where we might be in a little bit of a pickle. So I probably pull from some cash that we have saved to the side for these type of emergencies and then buy some snacks. And that's about it. Like, buy milk. And I already have a full gallon of milk, so I don't need milk necessarily. The baby has her milk, and she's transitioning because she's almost a year. So she's really starting to have regular milk, like cow's milk, and then we're feeding her, her fruits, her vegetables, and whole grains and stuff like that. So you shouldn't have to buy formula right now. So I'll work that out. So we're going to leave the $9.55 in the cushion. That's what's going to happen. Baby. So $9.55 plus 50 plus 75 equals $134.55. All right, y'all. So, and then nothing in entertainment, nothing in family savings, nothing in next month's bill. So purpose funds get 0. And let me add up my bills actuals. 475 plus 90 plus 53 plus 56.89, 674.89. Okay. So I went grocery shopping the day before, which is why I have the exact amount we spent for food or groceries. And I bought extra meat, I bought milk, I bought bread, I bought, not bread, I bought bagels, I bought cream cheese, I bought things like that. So, we're good there. We have a whole lot of oatmeal, we have a whole lot of cream of wheat, we have grits even. I think all we'll need to buy, and we have sugar. So, there's no issue there. We still have fruit, we have blueberries. All right, so that's it for that. We are going to see if we do have a zero-based budget. We started with $1,004.44, subtracting 100 for giving, 134.55 for saving, 35 for investing, $60 in cash, 674.89 bills and expenses. Boom, we have a zero-based budget. And for percentages, I'm going to divide that into what we used. 9.9% went to giving this week. Savings was $134.55. That's 13.3 or 13.4 if I'm being a little more exact. Investing was low. It's going to be low, I know. Because, yeah, 3.5% is temporary. Okay. So that's our zero-based budget. Let me zoom out a little bit more. We did it. We closed it out. We know what we're doing. We're going to move some money that needs to be moved. And then we're going to, this is already moved. I've already done that because I needed to stuff my wallet. I need to get money for laundry and bills that got paid. One thing I'm concerned about is gas in the car and how we're going to take care of that. We're going to have to pull some cash from the side anyway and see what we can do. But we're still going to prioritize the savings that we said we needed to prioritize, because it doesn't make sense to spend everything and have nothing if an emergency pops up. So the emergency fund is top priority. We still have to keep our small amount of transfers always automatically saving that set amount of money, and giving is foundational. We don't flinch because we have to give and then you say, oh, I can't give because I gave left. Like, not over here. Over here we still give. So the only thing that I think I can, kind of just push to the back burner is these here, because those are not top priority, and we still have 2 more months in the first quarter. Hey girl, 2 more months in the first quarter to like get things together, to save up the money, to do that big stock up. And I do have a paycheck coming from AdSense this month. Thank you, everybody. So next week should be better as far as how much we're able to allocate to things that are necessary. Yeah, and we're trusting God. So we did save extra to the emergency fund. We're still doing that, and we're gaining on it. And we got some interest already. So all right, and I want to do a quick review of paycheck the last paycheck that we did on camera, that I did on camera, because I want to show you guys that we're still tracking everything. So 12.4% of the last paycheck was saved, right? And so 57% of that went to automatic savings, 38% went to the Save 200 challenge, and 3% went to our cushion, which we were able to successfully use in this next paycheck, the one we just closed out. So thankful for that. We still have a lot of work to do on the business credit card, but we did pay $35, so it brought our balance down from $4,700 to $4,690, and then we did add the $50 right to the emergency fund, so now we're up to $3,508. And for our purpose funds, we did add $50, and we ended with $884.79. I need to remember that the $25 that's going into the bills account each Friday I need to pay the credit card with that. So that's where that payment is coming from. Even though I didn't make a payment here, like I didn't log a payment here, it's still going to come from that automatic transfer. 25 of this 75 goes into the bills account. I'm going to pay the credit card using that money, and then the rest of it goes to the savings. So we're good there, and I'm happy about it because you gotta save something. You can't spend everything, especially when you have a family. Like, things are gonna come up, life is gonna happen, and I don't want to rely on the credit card anymore as like an emergency fund, because that doesn't help our goal towards financial freedom. So here you go, boo. So we have to we gotta save. So I'm not gonna skim that. And that's it. That's all for this week. I thank you so much for being here for as long as you were. You guys really make just make this journey a little bit easier. I'm glad I have a place to save, to share this journey. And a lot of you are so encouraging and just so motivating to know that sometimes we're working with a lot, sometimes we're working with less than a lot, but we're still making it do what it do, right? We're still finding a way to make sure we build that door and we put money where it really needs to go. That's it. That's all. That's it for this week. Thank you so much for being here. Continue to mind your money, you guys. Manage it well and live your lives abundantly. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye for now.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're giving me wind and